Kessben Kanawu Jumedie. So bringing us to exactly 46 minutes after 10 a.m. Mabeja for no atinasiache, one more enfanchemena, and Comana ye no a year, neighboring Burkina Faso, dear AC Ewo Honomo, and Dra, Ebabisi, Anope, and Ayetimi, Ede Hong Combono, Eti, Yabema update, ye koye name no, na afe was waiting me, dear air coso. Mamma, you see, Fofanachi na Memano Akwaba, a member of the New Patriotic Party, or a government spokesperson on social services. Na Memanachi na Memano Akwaba. Yusuf Mache. Bewo microphone the mama na. And Pomboko there.
Nyamina dum.
Very well.
Obwa de dia cheyenti. Yada nase.
Yada jodi afanse. Mama Emmanuel Alotache na Memano Akwaba. Imamaje.
Yo, yanwa, menwa.
Mpomboko.
Nyamia do, Mr. Speaker.
You share yache.
Yabo.
Over was a meter.
But what's a meter?
I say. But I say, but me shas here, you see, so one on the dika by what's nothing so I check a crap. And Koma air coso, Burkina Faso. You see, but me browse so not mintio kakra for the first 5 minutes. Now, you miss as the air coso no impact on Ghana. You saying?
Yo, midawase. Nyamin Shroud, Mamin Dikain Chia Kessben FM 92.2 ni ahwefo nyina na mentia His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the Vice President Jimedia omukodi wo you can say Bogoso apia treno say so enipa omaya die so far no yama omo ahum say omodan na adwere no nyina no yebedi ho adwuma mini wo kase kra state housing company omako du ho a omoye mapping kwan no so a say ni nyina so yedi ho adwuma God willing yedi enuane enuro ye nyama bibre akoma wo president nso asa ama wo 2 billion cedis, that's 200,000 Ghana cedis as a seed way a omudi be sha say ahwe emu. So I think we are on track. Ghana for the edu pempensu ye ye nyina ye boy ho modern se ne be ya ebe na anopei ye sore ye ya anti asempa ne dikan mepese nanka u jade no kofa se wanye yi nti mame mfa kwenya isu na mema omo hwere omo kwa wo bogoso efia treno mema omo yakọ na masanso aka se omo nya ho se omo prapra ye no so no ye strenya mi se omo ho beto omo no omo abekan ye ho before I make Burkina in just a minute no me pese nso se mema etifo atiase se oyo hini a ye besre se emfa wo ho enji amanyosen ho esanso ye sa na ema okurumfo no emso mu nyina emfri amonyo kuo ba komo nti ye sa na edi how and edi bre okurum ye see what the man is rather very unfortunate ohini no ye besre no oyo hini kese pa na onhwe na ontutu nyama yie esanse no utie ni ani ni hima no so be ye ya ohima no
Andra mintie ye ana ye discuss here no so
it's all over the place. It's in the news, it's on the social media. Ono so o kire say oyo hini ana oyo obi a uti krom na say especially this time na wan huni ana na ado aya na kire say ti say biyi na me say ye asiwoso nti ye besre no esanse doma enhu the sort of developmental projects a omo anya currently minim doma yie pa andananado yi omo anya omo town roads omo bibia yakoya ma omo ni aka no so no yagusu ye nti ohima no you can see there's some kind of clash bi wo hono mo wahoni a edi amanyosem bebia edi ahimfo eko nti omo nyina omo nya abotre omo tie doma omo ahu na ni ananado eye emadomafo Burkina Faso ye ka ho asem a ye free stream although say you me work the braka typical Adabraka boy meaning your area hanomo I'm a very typical Adabraka boy and the Nima man inti e ba ne san e ha in the sense say mikra na me free boko ye no mu ne boshe a common border Unantia, you just enter Burkina Faso, especially Mimi village. It's just across the river. You can say the black voter. Inti Ebani sana edi how edi breye. I'm a security expert. Kasano Colonel Festus Abuaje okan say ebe affect your trade.
Yeah.
Ushanyama be brave back Ghana hanumwa. Fine nuane ni we free Burkina Faso. Nentwie be dudu ono Burkina ne free. We saw dry, we share tomatoes, we share onions, ninya, bebre, carrots. Inti ebe ha dream pa. Inti yebesre na yensambo mpae na bibia endedi. Esanse bibia ekunka kono die. It's not the best. Coup in every form, no, we need to condemn it. Essentially, we've chosen the path of democracy.
Yes, but the economy, we've chosen the path of democracy. It looks as if you said that the civilian government, are not doing what is expected of the people.
That's it.
Yes, and it puts anger in the people. Probably, civilians as we are, citizens may not have that authority, to do so. But the air course within the sub-region, and we've seen a couple of them, Guinea, Mali, and so transition the crown and Shadani smooth. But yes, still, politicians are not learning anything from them.
It is true, but it's still better than the, can you say, a military rule. Festus, Colonel Festus, it is still better and it's still transparent because you have military rule, especially Ghana. What happened to Ghana? Your kunkunwe bimu ewo firing squad. I had wanted not to go there.
Yeah.
But what happened? That same leader and his people became so corrupt. To the extent say no people see him, perceived him as say wakoji bribe every abacha ho. The $5 million bribe. Wa tunton Ghana nyamama ni yiri the GNTC at Kanda Otoma in yiri. And your friend is saying in Sawan Canary or Toma in Yiri, you can see what is going on. It is still better.
Those are allegations.
No, they are not. It was sold to her. It's in her name, Obianim. That has been established. I saw the coup in 79. I was in Form 4 or Form 3 that time. And I was a typical Adabraka boy. So I tell you, I was in the heart of the city. I saw everything. I went to the firing squad to observe, say, ye kum nipa. In the long run, what did they do? What did the military did for us? For 19 and a half years. Obejaya Akwa, me Bissau say, what exactly I land my flagship? Yedibe Kaino. Essence democracy was forced to go. Essence the whole mine UN way, Nanka person threatening sanctions. That was how come we had this democracy. Now, to hand over to whom? Into military in any form, every form. And I think it's bad. But we always have had good leaders since 92. I think that is the problem. It's not about say what bumayi and I want bumayi and we I think obia one standard or the issue. But say ube change constitution, which our president, a competent president, Akase Ono, he will never do such a thing. I mean, Ghana is a shiny example. I'm obia who say Ghana die, senior ekona sani ekono. It is still better. We have our peace. As I say, we can't go back to that military regime. So, Obisao age. I had lived under military regimes for 2 years under Rawlings. That curfew, 82, 83, 84, and what even finished us. And they said there was hunger and there was drought. Obia for your Ghana, me Obia your Rawlings chain. Maybe I don't know your ages. You didn't see it. We suffered. We really suffered under Rawlings. The first coup, the second coup d'etat in 81. People suffered. Ghanaians have to walk. We walk from Adan to Accra. Essence fuel sanction. No be my fuel. So it is still better. Say you civilian. Say all of us will run indoors for days. This almost stabilizing. It is horror. It is horror coup d'etat. Burkina no, and we be fast where they are condemned. In our case, we don't have such things. Even those days, I hadn't said things. Cry coup. You say justify cry. It's neither here nor there. Let alone this time under this dispensation. Your parliament. Your parliament. I be a war with the coho no more. You be fine. And you have to justify. That is the way to go. Into Burkina Faso. Me can say, especially Mikro, is almost destabilized. You know what is going on in Boko. Until when Sube Kanwa, ebe high adwin pa and across the borders no from Hamile Munina Bessin to the other Eastern Corridor no mesre se obi abenya abutre mum yembo mpa ma omo esanso mu ye nuanu prekupe ne ebe ka omo no obehu so no na abeka Ghanafo na de ha abrey.
Okay, me that say and you see for father Anna what saying can my member Emmanuel so ono part of the NDC communication team, former parliamentary candidate ewo anya so utio na mimbisa na mentira.
Yo, Mr. Speaker, anope maminchia tifo ni ahwefo nyina na minchia ni NDC mpanyimfo nyina na anya so utum michia NDC mpanyimfo nyina nso anope. Na me hu se asem na etu ye nkrofo ewo bogoso no ma hu se Kessben so donation. Nyame sham ma hu graphic page 2 nyame shamu pa nyame shamu na nyame shira mo mpanyimfo nyina se mutu sa anamoy na asema ye kan wasem anope Burkina Faso. The problem in West Africa is the ECOWAS structure. Seriously, I have problem with ECOWAS. On say obisa a very brilliant question say ye the abiding mass civilian government normally no say no mo kono some way and etima mo phone so entimi nyehwi enti normally is the military that will get up what you say and I blame ECOWAS wa hwe ye western side of Ghana say Ivory Coast dey na see wo watara wo bresa hwe nema ofe mu ansa no president no obi in second term one change constitution and got third term
on Laurent Gbagbo
owie 2 terms no nyame adom unya 5 years 10 years at least okay an old man almost 8 years or changing constitution let's call third term ECOWAS here then ehwe no nti we say military sorry o my boni these are the things me I don't know I blame ECOWAS omuma rules no enye juma asa rules no enye juma a country like Cote d'Ivoire should have been sanctioned by now na ye mu fi o na man leader who said ni oye no is wrong obi an condemn it's okay in the next me military ni na say me feel say no this guy has done 2 terms yet to meet to ye boasin enya friend saying enya hope say obey ABCD and go ye na ye feel say new ye court ni after second term call new party beba and also ma kwan wa change constitution wa fa whichever ways or see we are winning for third term. If I'm a military man, that's a name I'm here. I'll take the gun. What you say? Into this side of things, into ECOWAS. And now ye. Only say obi any term whether say you can go for 2 terms. Now say we wait 2 terms. Now say a new person bar. Obi say okay, we near oye no yempe, but yasisa no. And I say we buy or we on to us. And I say ni party into us. It's good. Say watara Emma ni party ni bi continue and say party ni wini yanka. It's a different thing. And what they mean is say the people have confidence in the party. Though once say watara no, he has won. But the same person. Inti say ebia never be enkosi ye o na say go for at their suffering. They will get up. Inti Mr. ECOWAS pa omma mrani nye juma. I think say ECOWAS if they are be on their feet. Bojuma ni year. Most of these things in NC. Na Mr. Burkina Faso omu ni na started in fact omu kun my be Sankara time ni up to so many Blaise Compaoré say omu to ni aya fine ono so watena so ache and he's not allowing for proper democratic dispensation. And he say if you are going through democracy no Mr. Omo to mubuasi na they should have patience. When you say at times some way say what to aba ediama abaya we should say eja we school asem insu asem road asem be onye no some way say better na say we train after 4 years and 5 years and say to aba I know but ni nyinemu omuntu mo boss na omuma say yet to me the democracy esi oye edema omuma kwan na enu nyejuma I believe say it's better say na me nwane kan no I agree with him say a very bad democratic government government no is better than civilian military government but utie ken ye pa that statement it's those days say no military guys no be
well
yes until he can take over and change things. Only say similar thing has happened in the Rwanda and Co. But also when you see Ghana, but also it's a dictatorship. But now one party and one president. Look at the things out here and you use it as the benchmark in Africa. And see, you sure how you so. On the time again see I felt say the guy will be limited in terms of name dear any experience. But she yeah. And I feel same catch up on team before they let into the and they are doing well. They have gotten to the one system because he won them. And see, we need to get a balance. But you feel say because a bad civilian government is better than a military government, we'll just do anything anyhow. We can get a military guy who is very intelligent and smart. He knows his what about and he can transform the country. Now, things will go well.
Yeah.
We don't care where the thing is coming from. If you can wake up and get free milk to drink, free honey to take, bread free school, I think it's the people, and that's a similar case in Guinea. We have issues with the military style power, but the people are happy. I'm telling you, more than half of them are okay. What the guy has done. What do you mean? I just say customer service. Customer need product. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
It should serve his convenience. It should make him happy. And I don't know. Come say, baby, I call okay, me school, me say me tax, me road, and so I same electricity echo here. Do I care what that is? Democracy and I say me lady. What you say?
You do not care.
And see, you sure honsu ye. Now I feel say, as I say, military government, they can't work. No, gone are the days who say, we have a lot of IGP. It's a PhD holder in finance, international finance.
Yeah.
It's an accounting lecturer. The man is fantastic. And the people say, if you think because police, say, you lie bad. Right. He understands the finance and accounting. He can manage Ghana's economy. So we have to get a fine balance. Now, it is saying civilian, and that's why we should exercise patience. And you was not be beyond cause yeah.
Okay. Emmanuel Otembe that say, Abusabe that say, it's only 3 minutes after 11. I mean, travel home, bra. Yakoba na yentu ankomodi ani so. Peba sisi ya. But yamra the major issues Ghana Burkina Faso de eko. But ye de any development that ye be free mu ababia no ye de be somo na afei wosu weti me ho the current update eko so in Burkina Faso. Mame emra alute ho na menhyase e wone so. Aban a reverse the semester based curriculum nka aban ede by Shasi academic year kasa no akwa but aban say no we reverse yen come back to the tri semester system na afi yentime ento asosa we don't know say aban besa dia babiem through the ministry and then GS and also say aban emfa mabiem no nyina no emre na ana ebeche I'll take my until for the next 10 minutes.
Yo Mr. Speaker Birasi na say me, I will, let me call a speed a speed. Say a buying, MPP are buying. Yeah, ora, your president Akufo-Addo, anybody made that? No. I think they are confused.
Are confused of what?
No, they are confused with their policies. I mean, let me say it blunt, because Adibia omuyeno, omuntu mubuasi. Bibia is about political score. And start here, there are stakeholders in every policy. There are stakeholders. And I say, with your stakeholders. If you say there are stakeholders, they are implementers of the policy. But this is the last time you can ask them about this education thing. They be we just rush to the media, rush and give announcement. It's okay, government has reversed. Benchmark was a clear example. I think they are confused, and it's about time. Me funny say, Martin say, BBA can say, it means the government is the listening government. No, you got it wrong from day one. Yeah, you can't now say, hey, NDC4, say, but you cannot govern alone. Mr. Speaker, Makasa say, you call about you on the election day. I competition. You say, I've got Obi percent on the first. But yeah. That's the 2 million same one. Governance, it's not about maybe first. There be, it's no more science and math quiz. You need to bring everybody on board. Now we'll take views from everyone. to shape up the policy. As a policy student, it's some way because policy it was various stages. We have the planning stage. Before you even get to the implementation, you plan, you discuss. You see, you meet all the stakeholders. You take everybody's view. You do the pros and cons. Now wait, it's one. See, now backfire. You see, if you go to the use of the Ghana card for almost everything, the same thing. Over SIM registration, the same thing. You now see everybody to go register almost same by March. Meanwhile, Ghana Kanawu as the sole instrument for registration. Now Ghana for NB. Take your time and bring out the policy. Obia ewo input. Will be forced. Also, the policy, but not say obia the Najui Ekamwa. When it comes to implementation, it's very simple. Because I know say I agree at the meeting say there we. So why do I kick against? Last 2 weeks, and a teacher unions, I can say this thing was not discussed with them. A betting from Abaya, we discussed at length. We met their leaders. And at the same day, they say, I can say, you did not meet us. We don't know anything. Yenya Ministry of Education spokesperson Ebe Kasaye, GS Ebe Kasaye said we met them back and forth, and then you say you are reversing it. Now, question is, what is the research behind the policy? Because every policy you have to back it with research. Because policy, you don't just bring policy keke. Only say anyway, enkoye pay me research until the way bar we can rectify. Now one you see, governance is about the impact on the welfare of the people. And here about say Mexico political point. No be able to say my boy Juma. But about where the say Bibia let's rush to the media. Let's announce it. Say yeah boy Juma. I mean we are doing something into Ghana from but no. Yes sir. The country will suffer. Elections. You have the country to manage now. Involve everybody for BR account. GOBR views. Even the opposition, listen to them. And we are. But they be a man say, nah, go. And the Kasai Omoka last week said the teacher unions in Ebua na Omo we engage them. No. What is the use now? Next week, maybe so. Omoka said teacher unions in because we met them, we engaged them, they are aware.
Yes, but it is true. So
what is the if it is true, no, or maybe that she said they did not engage us. They were reversing. What is their view? And I feel so committee meeting be a friend paying for secretary. It's 1 minute. It's your attendance. What did you discuss? What is the agreement from the table? More, if you didn't even come to total agreement, what was the varying opinion on the table? And how did you merge the opinion? These are the things. But I think they are confused with their policies. Because they we are reversed. Because we are listening government. No. As a policy student, we are confused. A leader must provide clear-cut policy. Policy, I want to say, you have done your homework very well. Obiajetum, into your policy, then the people will follow you. But Udiba, now what you are saying? Udiba, not what you are saying. No. It will not help us. It's affecting the country. What you are saying. And the BBC say, what is the research behind the semester as against the tri-semester?
The rationale behind it.
No, research work. Because education there. In fact, if you are revising syllabus, they be almost research. If you are bringing new new curriculum, research. We are research. We change your research. And the research HSA. If we bring the 6 months semester, I'm going to 6 months, it will be better than 3 months. 3 months, times 3. What is the work I'm here? Mr. Speaker. And the say, can now be able to say, you go to my. And then sir, you can't be say, if it is not broken, don't fix it. What was broken in the trimester? What was broken? Tell me. I will fix it. Now, I want to say, school assembly now is from KG all the way to the top. And they say from KG to JHS 3, school semester. What they mean is nkwara almost 3 to 4 years no continue school for almost 6 months. Mr. Speaker. Is it practically possible? Concentration. Can they imbibe in the system? I mean, so what is the research work? Then you have to back research. You are educational psychologist. They should inform you, tell you near Odibano the effect on the child. Then you don't do it. But say, oh, we are going semester. Teacher for Ekasa crown. We involve them. Until Rebecca no. Mr. Speaker, muna moye paying for a jam munya information. Rebecca no a temporary na say permanent baby sao.
And then buying instate here.
How? And this in Korean go school. Teacher for a child there. ABR on the way no, they will tell them to go back to the semester or continue with the trimester. Oh, the confusion is too much. Anything that make us say this government is confused. And you only education, baby. We really come to the economy. We come there, baby. Why are you confused?
Okay, see from Bamin now.
Then they come back. Good time, same benchmark. They come back. And when you are talking to the say NDC for there, but we are telling you because NDC, I'm on the country way several years. NDC has implemented educational policies. And NDC's policy education is superior. Nobody can debate me. Opa, you for time 2 hours into time. Let's start with NDC against MPP. Superior. From vocation, technical, grammar, superior. And NDC for Kasa, last week you say teacher for NDC for NDC time wachi. And I'm so if NDC for time wachi, I don't think I'm reverse. Why the reverse? Into your slab governance is not about me first. Because the impact on the people are changing for life. And I hear the well-being of Ghanaians. We be a muntu bossy, no muntinasi. They can't send ye. Because school I econo, NDC in Kora Ewo School, MBB in Kora Ewo School, Obia Kahubi. So if it's done very well, the impact will be on all of us. And call Yesua, and they are affecting you.
Okay. May say anti Emmanuel Alote and Watenen can the NDC's former parliamentary candidate war and ya so tium and Watenen can. My member is here for that maintain. Is it?
Yo, me that was say, Mr. Speaker. And me say, Minya and I can say, Madame for
Kessben 92.2
Mr. Alote, Begbejino, Begbe, Bra Casano. Na bitie no pa na me bisa me ho se enya bia omomba ban mu da na ne ya oka no me se akaga crown T labor union for ase se ya engage omo wo engage leadership na enu nkire se ne awodi aba no omo nyina pe anase omo mpe eno omo nso omsa kono omo ko share the larger group na ne omo nso omo ka kire omo enti se yakoye nim ne aba ye chi no. It doesn't mean say you wider consultation and engagement. It tells you say labor union or the omu deal so we are very strategic, and that's exactly what we are doing. Yem pese yedi nkwadano education bedi agrokra. Enti nanka we think say with the semester we na introduce it will allow for student teacher contact hours and also also because me research kakra hu there's a lot of states in the United States are practicing that at that level prepare nkwadano for the higher education, higher tertiary education. They start from that level and they are catching it. We call Asia, we call Indonesia, we call a lot of countries are practicing it. And I think the SA withdraw and I will continue to educate people. I'm on who the importance of this semester at that level to prepare properly. More hours. DSA ye nkano ye ko school kakra ni ye coffee send your children. It's true. And no money in fire, so we are used to it. Nti adu fufuro ba sanity in the trimester no akoye to say at the fufro at that level. I forgive him for that. And we are used to that change.
Yes, but
we are not used to.
My concern is that you say, but then I buy the baby bar for the purposes of say I buy between a firm stand with it. You know, I buy engage further before the introduction because one benchmark values I buy. ASL was crappy. Have a lot of backlash. I buy so suspended. This new e-levy and also acquiring same bebre. Say and also that's so concoho. Now semester base and also about bias some for I buy as also backtracking. Why this?
Yeah, binya emi say enuna ebia emi say ntiase no na nkoyi because this benchmark value ye ne di buy anameboa ye ne di buy with the way say ye ba be boa ama ye nuanom e kofanya ma free abonti free amanoni ye beti so ama by 50% say vehicles by 30% say ne be ya omuhu be hiha omu kakra which is fantastic benin minua ohwen so a this is a buying or this way na ba asa go back akohu say say near oya mom no enya effect bia wo na we consumers no so esan says say near artist so mom by 50% we akofanya ma 10 cedi abansi ma 5 cedis but you have 5 cedis. What is so nice and beautiful about this? Wahu cry say me nuanom ndc for boy abaso esan say something that they never couldn't do obia akofanya ma na hu akere no and we've been able to do the near who say local industries no Esan said this is the government ya dream say local industry is there ya be so manase and yes building factories across the country. You cannot tell me say NCC factories and I saw individuals and so I work factories as here you be more industries in factories you be ma atre ama Ghana abe krabehwe. You cannot tell me mumu aban no ba kokura mantumi anye commander okra na nkruma na siye amuna na mbegu no under revolution NDC and amugu no musimu koye ni ye mantumi anye it never produced any sugar, it never did anything. One say mantumi anye inti se abai abane oye nyama say ya we thought through everything we say bibia ye be ye na atwe sign we thought through say be one village one dam ya atwe sign we went and did it the 5 northern regions ko bibia ko bisa. You see a bear one village one dam. We thought through it and we are doing it. You see a bear free SHS. Musi yantuminye. This is surabofo and a betimiaye. And then I will for a di one dance here. When he was parliamentary, I don't know which year I was parliamentary candidate for Iowa so East. Then Nima Mamobi Newtown in 2012. I was MPP parliamentary candidate. Masamena edu ye can say say ya January say ya obi atiti mi proano anami mami honobo. Ye babe jiska akotua school fees. Nanso NDC is bastardized say enye. And amunso no man amunye hwema the vulnerable. So you can see where they stand. Everything that we bring a very popular policy. Mobi ajia to more for the sake of opposing it. They will do it fine. That is their job. But I believe say a responsible opposition. Opposia. No, the alternative. They are not being responsible enough. I believe so. In everything. In everything. No, it's in everything. More condemn no. Would you be almost say send me your opposition. You condemn on BBBI to me say oh ye bar ye be any say. Ye bar you want me anye you can say commander. Ye bar ye be CC factories across the districts across the country. Want to me anye say education move to papa so and I know can say about more educational policy. I was wondering which one. And I say ye bar I will for entry school fees biom. Top books was senior high school. Yes, this is raboful. And I quite remember, the health insurance eba. Who demonstrations. Ye now a bed ban is saying, crack, just cratter. No more to me out hospital. Me show. Ye be by. Ye and sign, but BBC no, Nientia, yes, Hani say. Student union and our executive. Ye knew munya wider consultation, I'm telling you. Yes, and he's saying we shouldn't say we are listening government because Kanawu school, almost school says here. Until you obey ya, ebema we say I be hang kwadano. Every listening government like Nadado's government ebetia sign that ya be sing kwenya biom. Ama ya say what goes into it ebema kwadano anya hu faso. awofo nso benya ho mfaso enu nti ne yatwa sign no just like we did with the benchmark you can say ye ma ama ya educate Ghana for ama ya hu say ne nti e sign ni say ye ne sana na the 43 items na ya ma ho kwan say odi ba ye beti sika no so ama wo no enu bi nso ne enu bi a ye produce locally wa hanom no kire say that industry na factory ne begu esan say we die no oba na ye mo cheaper than ne ayeye wa hanom a eba ne say na mekwa akoto ne ayeye no wa hanom eba no sanso a Ghana fo mabu a eye adwuma wa hanom no they will be laid off on be akotran fie company no begu so who did we go or did we come enti say yetumi ye bibi se ne be ya ye mfa Ghana sika puduo dollars enko China enko fanyama ye produce bi wa hanom enko pe adwuma ma Chinese fo enko pe adwuma ma Holland ye can say Hong Kong fo. That is the reason behind it. Esa na ye build mo industries no egu ye die no esa say fa ye sika di ko no mo e ko di adwuma e pa adwuma ma e ho mebuo no na Ghana the youth are suffering because of unemployment which we have done fantastic in the last 8 years of NDC bisani say nipa hin no mo fa adwuma mu because of IMF conditionalities. John Mahama, especially former President John Mahama, His Excellency, want to be a phobia for 4 years. Esan say or the da IMF. And this government or buy within a so short a time or year free IMF. Ama ye hu ye kakra. Ama ye funny power jumamu we still have to do more. Wa bra obi ka say ye nisika wo krom ha no mo. Obi si ye de sika e wo ho no ma ye kan say sika wo ho no mo nso ye bre no. Enu na edidi adwuma nyina o. Edi ton ambulances 307 even see that. As I talk to you now, Ghana has the largest fleet of ambulances in Africa because of every constituency with one ambulance. And you things you couldn't do. And we said, say, you can't say the drones, but Master, when was the last time? Uti say, yes, you be sans or Bunkurugu you or Hiamoja, one yantino training. Essence with the coming of the drones, NDC4C, ye de chanipa ebimu yiri pictures. Bra omo jare. See do nketia kan ye no omo general secretary see ndi nketia mosquito e kan ye no ene drones lifti moja ana bebia na within 20 minutes ewo ebedu boko enya fei na ambulances no be fa kwan mu na atwutwa nsuo na eye debi enya sa nti obi agi atum se ne no ba ye no aboa.
Okay,
that is why ye can say me see from that is why ye can say yes, we are a listening government. You can decide or you can choose to brush it aside. But we are. Essence bibi ebeka mu time no yenti obi time. And you know, your president, our president that time, John Mahama, o see media minti obi ama sai nyum no kra no o sama yedi ye o saktu o du kumase. Say ni obeye amaye bian. If it tells you say when you have a listening government, na so ye bibi na say ye kan ho asem na opese ye nyina ye gitum ye nya ho ntiase a obetu asem na wasan akoye no bium no they are Ghana for. That is a listening government.
And you see, the NDC hosts a town hall meeting today at Great Hall, Kumasi. Now, it is in view of talking about Ghana's economy. As we speak, Bloomberg and Netflix upgraded Ghana's economy to be B-. It means debt accumulation is on high. And at this point in time, investors, as we are told, and interested, especially within this year. Government seeks say we bet me generate and now bet me collect enough revenue domestically na afeyeti me e de aboy en hobra for the year 2022. Mamemra year allote so na mentie no for the NDC town hall meeting but so NDC for read omode no ena on the 27th, abayin so ebeye the town hall meeting ewo Eastern Premier in Koforidua. We will see. I'll be there definitely. Na yahwe diwa ebetimi esi akọ. Maminti allote with the town hall meeting and sana maba Yusuf so na fe yakwa homba. So allote maminti.
Yo, me da say Mr. Speaker. Now, Mr. Wa, me use 2 minutes of my time. And fan cheche some small thing. I want to say me starting me can say MPP for any of my buying, including their Crawford Mukasa, they are confused. A similar table is about reversal of semester to trimester. No, should be able to identify. They are confused. Or commander, and I think said they should be ashamed to mention commander. You see factory bibia ye okay $35 million bibia ye okay no moja amana siwa airport then you come and sit here and talk about it. And after so end this year more alternatives you show your manifesto for last election bibia she ho ejuma sem economy security change na anything na Ghana for who say no this alternative is the best. Etu maye ayenya over 6.2 million votes no. So don't say this any alternative. Ye alternative ye nka value. Say na be ya ye win we come in argue Ghana say me can say me 1D 1F no ma change na say me I'm bringing a private person to come and join. There be ye chiro ni na okata so. No be it becomes a contract between us and the people. Say na be ya you can hold us responsible. Omo de verbal no mo can if you hold it now see or you one one them e hifa Sami JV efa if any say journalist echo where is the dam wow and I feel so last week Mr. Speaker you are a journalist last week one teacher you know so mo kasa the baby about this trans asem they said it but what here baby are not the two entities so that is their life you see they are confused. Teacher union who implement the strategy no ekache will say we can't do it. They are blaming NDC. Then or see benchmark. You see, Wekra lecture said they are more confused. Some of them are raw materials. How do you increase tax on a raw material for the same AGI factories? Are you serious, Mr. Speaker? Clinker, this thing, raw material, clinker, Mr. Speaker. Sugar, it is raw material for some companies, but you are going to increase the tax payment on these things, and like I said, it will affect them. And I think so. You see, business, Ghana Hano. Besides, the industries in Ghana are they able to produce to meet 100% demand of the consumers? No. They be you see your drug industry say who can eating drugs? They produce only 30% of our drugs in this country. 70% is imported. So if you remove the benchmark, you in drone every bread. These are the things. As a confused government, you said you are listening government. You are confused, so you don't even know where to go. Who call left, not right. I feel so okay about IMF. Or move IMF in term. Can you imagine? A bank waiting that dining draw. They gonna force you too much. You came to extend IMF. Saying yeah, why do you extend it? You came to extend it, and I feel so the same IMF no time. Corona 2020 you went there 1 billion just last year August last year 3-4 months ago Muko IMF another 1 billion for management of the balance of payment. So when you talk like this I wonder I will see drones and NDC to hear drones. NDC will not bring drones. NDC you see thousands of cheap compounds omoji 460 billion tax and loans. On one hospital from scratch to finish. None. You see, me, I can mention. Tetegu, yes, Baku. Botano, Baku, Densha, Baku, me ho. Ablikuma, Olebu, yes, Baku, Abasi, and also. Indeed, only those never Mojano. You do not say, lab and clinical. How are they going to administer the blood? Oh, say, you're confused.
Kessben 92.2.
We spent our time and our money to build cheap compound and more clinics. That is a serious government. Let's come back to Ghana's economy. NDC paying for Asia, Kumasi, Ashanti region for the town hall meeting. Mr. Speaker, Ghana is broke. Ghana is bleeding. And fish. Those companies with research. Will indicate the say you have moved from B+ to B-. Over Bloomberg, the same thing. Until you feel say Minister of Finance, any NPP from Kasama, they will take their research items back and tell us say, okay, yati, but Abambe anyway, the assistant in but then they come attack NDC. Meanwhile, NDC doesn't work for Fitch and Bloomberg. One, Omubo assume about our debt. Say, your loans no, a million. What we should hear from the Minister of Finance, and in Crawford, including my brother, our team, in Chelsea, say, okay, this is our strategy for debt management. As a finance person, NDC Babemu, ora setepe ehun se your debt no ekoso nti or you by friend say smart borrowing say we allow the state institutions to borrow on their balance sheet. So there will be space on the government balance sheet. And in Ghana Airport Company to me loan at the CSC Airport SC Terminal 3 SCC Airport and number of flights are air bar airco to the extent say and that cover young crop on the frontier. Time amount $7 million na Ghana Airport Company $1 million 16 years the private entity Wow. Say we call Ghana Airport Company or move Jessica and they are about to finish. When you go to Ghana Port, the same thing. Maritime, the same thing. Wow. Your loans no 8 million. Give Ghanaians assurance. Your loans no better form. Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
Say that we can manage our books. We care about government indiscipline in terms of the fiscal deficit. Say 2020, it was 15.6%. That is worse in our history. Look at Parliament, Echo share for fiscal policy. Say, like you will never go beyond 5%. Maybe one. Look at 15.5. That's indiscipline. Say, how can the government overspend on cash basis and commitment?
But you have forgotten, say we are in a pandemic.
Oh, pandemic no. They were allowed to say we have zero financing from the central bank. 10 billion. What is the money? World Bank so far giving them $2 billion. Only came last year and last year's no. Wow. I mean IMF. Almost say Sika ADC for future. Almost say you say no so. So all this is just last year. The estimated deficit at 12.5%. And that indiscipline. We will stop all these things. That is what you hear. And they say NDC. Almost like NDC. Now some of your conference come and say the whole 2 days in Namubo NDC mama same sir. Now mama no pony jeno share a juma or boy. Only G loan 84 billion, Mr. Speaker. Taxes 76 billion. Ukabuma and do 1 billion. Share juma every sector. And then many your program where the Paku car airport after passion air at the cover 25 minutes every whole airport. Owura Mahama Ebosejono. Momoji 460 billion. 3 times in your OG. You can't show anything. That will be Mahama NDC. Mahama NDC. And to the next can say Ghana Sikasem I say we need this government to tell us the way forward. And like you levy say Abeyemu Ajinkwa the savior. Wow, you levy Sikabe na yepe for 6.9 billion. Now Auditor General's report 2020. How much and I say yet through Ketashisheni project corruption 12 billion. This is where you should focus. Say you will strengthen financial controls to save Ghana's money. What you say? Finance Minister Okasano also say 90% of the tax is paid by those in Greater Accra. Other 50 regions, only 7%. So that is where you have to go and expand the tax because you will be other regions, you will uncontrolled business other regions, go tax, but only levy punish Ghana for. These are the things.
May I say? I remember you say for na maintain. You say mami entio na yenko na menko ahomani so.
Yo, me da wase. Me say ye levy assembly in just 2 minutes me baso. Na commander no it should be placed on record say enyemu na musi e wo hono mo long before we were born. Nkrumah na see Commander Sugar Factory. Eni de obi anim. Mo na mo be gu no. All the companies and now we na Nkrumah di jai no. Muna mube good. No, I'm not confused. I'm telling you, that's what I'm coming there. You.
Sorry, my boss.
Mugu muna na mugu Commander Sugar Factory. Mugu Ghana factories nyina se wonnima. If you go industrial areas, you see I'm sorry in the area. Muna mugu ni nyina. Black Star Line. Em se Ghana ship ayo. Muna muton ye. Mugu honomo. Ye wo bibia friend Hawk. Ghana Industrial Holding Corporation. And a company. Enunkwa wo 21 departments. Under Rollins ni NDC. Mugu no. Giho pharmaceutical, Giho textiles, Giho say, Giho distilleries, Giho mugu ni na Ghana ejuma ni na efremo. mugu ningina nso man si ba kupo debi mi boa. Listeners are listening. Those who lived it will tell you the truth. When you go back, go and ask your people. Number 2, Uzi mo manifesto the obi edi ba. Chiremi idea ba ko amu ye wo mo manifesto apart from say ababia si lorry kwan. Ababia si school die. Ababia be ye. Chiremi idea ba ko wo manifesto mu amodi Debi me ba
national apprenticeship program.
Oh me ba
25,000 of the youth.
Me can say chiremi say wo bi sa me so chiremi baby man because I want you to explain. Yes, that's it. I'm very good say wo this I win up until you couldn't do it. E wo manifesto mu keke ni amu kan nyina no.
We need election. We need election.
Speaker, is that how we're going to run the program?
Sorry.
Because listeners are
listening. I'm telling no answer from my boy because maybe call.
Enti ena o ka about dams. Dams I started say yeah. O pemreso. Na mu communication director ana officer mu de ne officer na nka mu propaganda secretaries. Enim gwaze enti sisi amada ne na propaganda communication senior ye no. Okogina dam bi mu wo north. E kan se na nsuo no wo he o pemreso. Yebe se munima yebe ye dam no ye si dam no wie a na nsuo to a na collect it. You don't know how the north is, how it looks like. Until when it collects no man nko biom no nko ka say since last 2 years and last year enko say na nsuo no wo he nordness be chi na awini na. Essence, I'm telling you seriously, for where I'm coming from, Boko and Moglori, my village, go and see one of the biggest dam. And you see where Yanya Dam. Uti hanu na usi NCC factories. Upesa mi bubo factories na chireo. Yo, mami bubo chireo. I want you to take note. Listeners are listening. Say, baby, or what me bo ambeka say, Palm Pharmaceuticals. But Palm said, fine. Whether Pentimaminto, whether obi dia we are ye ama Ghana, ebe jinani naim. Oh my goodness. This style will not help you. Wahu, Palm Pharmaceuticals, yet pharmaceutical products, and we are himself in the eastern region. The number of employment 550 people.
For years.
Direct 284 and indirect. This new Prefus Ghana Limited. Prefus Ghana Limited. Street lights. Ye we Jisu Municipal. Brompton portfolio. Almost toilet rolls. Wahu. Mechanic in another material almost so fine 105. Profiled glazing system. Almost manufactured roofing sheet. We have all here over 180 something. And a woman phones you. Na mimra ye levy just 2 minutes. Na mean sifo.
Just 1 minute, right? I mean,
just 1 minute. Say ye levy no a time and away na omo ye no. Not because person omo boa. Not because omo pese ye beji etuo. Obi aji atomo. Even omo leader in parliament. Haruna Idrisu Ajia to say rate in the SA because they would also need some veggie taxes to build this country. Ye levy babe papa and ye how money say buy and some at this time and the COVID every economy in the world so far. Okay. And until buy and some their chances of 2024 no out. Ye levy a juma yenji ye levy kra no master yenji Ghana for ye levy no. Ya to me at the ambulances aba. You see one district, one factory. Yeah, one village, one dam. Yeah, the free SHS aba. Yeah, the make me abu boa. Miss me mo kwan say boba.
Is it me that say mama kwa homane so na afeye nya adwuma
am airport. Mama kwa homane so yeah adwe. Anti
abusha me that say na mama mra so I will say just 30 seconds 10 seconds na yemfensi na benko.
And I've so Jumadia Kosuo, Chanti region. I'm wishing them all the best. Then we say, your friend is saying, Ora don't go any John Jinapo, any Ora Eric Opokunina Ewono. They will bring out the fact figures. HS Ghana's economy is broken. No, they will bring everything out. Now, be able to say, Ubianti. So that and we'll give them alternatives. They can change what is happening now in our country.
May I say, is it?
Yo, may I say, the American say, Meda Yaman Pinyasini finance minister, Ghana's economy is not broken. Essence, even with the devastating way of COVID for 2 years, Obi and New Hawaii are buying Juma or Becca say, you need COVID. obia nni hɔ a ɔyɛ adwuma ma aban ɔbɛka sɛ busumu ewu a yɛntua ne ka unlike ɔmo time no ɛna yɛn cancel teachers allowance yɛgusu tua nursing allowance yɛgusu tua bibia. It tells you say economy a reason and we are working to make it better and benefit Ghana be funding.